I still, I'm still of the mind, by the way, that I think we should just do the HT Dream Dot Distance because it does look pretty, but I understand why you want to go the 3DS route.
Yeah, I want to play the original. I mean, maybe at some point I will play the HD version, but for right
Also,
now, I'm gonna do the 3DS version when we get to that.
also, I do love how you have Creature of X on the corner there.
Oh yeah, no, I've updated because Pixel gave me a new one to put down. So now we have that neat little logo. I spent a lot of time changing that on everything, but anyway, hey everyone, Draco Magnius here once again with Daluna 13 for something a little different this time. We're in Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. With a title that long, it's practically an isekai. Isekai, however you pronounce it. Anyway, we're here to watch a movie. Again, Kingdom Hearts X back cover. Let's just dive right on in.
We got movie sign. I can't promise that there won't be riffing involved because I do love how camp that all the actors are in this movie.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Now, I hope you all brought your popcorn, because I didn't. Because I don't think that's sonically pleasing to hear me crunching on popcorn while we watch. But welcome to a time before Sora was even a thing. Before even Aqua, Terra, and Ventus even went out on their adventures. There was Daybreak Town.
Like before a random old man before Xehanort and Evercris were even born.
Before Xehanort started causing problems for everyone. Yeah, we'll keep the subtitles on. I don't see why not. The world was pure... Okay, I wasn't able to read that. I don't think I'm ever going to get a chance to read all this, so I hope you're fast readers. Stone name, 6 passed out, 5 to the 5, read the manuscript. 5 read the manuscript, faded land, light, darkness. Light will see the powers of the book. They, from happening, prevent, they harness unimaginable forces and keep the world safe from inevitable darkness. You should know, but they don't... Okay, yeah, no, there's no way in hell I'm gonna read all this. I tried.
There was a... I remember reading a post that actually, on Tumblr, that they were like, I screenshot all of these because who the fuck can read this fast?
Yeah, this is like enough time to blink. Not much else, goddamn.
They're like, did you not play the phone game this far to get all these cutscenes? I did.
I think I battled that creature, the Gaston.
I got
monster.
I got to the Sleeping Beauty planet, and I think I got to this part, but
I do remember
it's that
Wonderland.
Like,
Damn, Cloud just cannot catch a break.
Cloud's fucking dead.
Rip. I do remember this actually, and that. I remember the rich bandit guy that you have to beat with Aladdin. God, spoilers, movie. We haven't even met these people yet. Gosh. So yeah, we get to see all the cool little screenshots from the phone game.
What level did you end up at before you stopped? Because I think I got to level 40.
I don't even
and I was
remember.
It was the fact that like I was doing it every day. Like I made a point to be like, okay, this has to be important to something. This has to be like plot relevant because I was of that mind, you know. And then I just it was just I didn't like the art style. Really didn't like the gameplay mechanics, so I was like, yeah, I'm just not going to.
I think I might have gotten to like at least 100, but I do not remember for the life of me. And like to beat Case of Lushu, that's interesting. Anyway, I didn't mind the art style. I loved that Basically, this was before the
So
Keyblade
that makes
War.
you the indisposable number 7.
So every single moment you have the shadow of the
Come
war
on,
is going to happen
simple.
eventually, and your character's
U6
going to
plus
die.
me is 7.
Also, hello, Deadpool.
Wait.
What the fuck are you doing in
Don't
Kingdom
tell me I
Hearts?
don't count.
No.
Hello,
Here,
very
take it.
familiar-looking blade.
In the Master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Luciu a very important role. What seemed like a simple task was the element that would connect
Alright, hold
all
up. I
of
don't
the
think this is
events to
simple.
come.
We're going to learn more about what that task
Long,
is. There is
long
not
ago,
simple in that task.
All the worlds were still one. One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town. The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future. He bestowed upon 5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the Book of Prophecies, in which
Not a clean
was
one either,
written
Bubba.
the events to come.
Piece of error.
So, did you look through the book?
Yes. But I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if
What?
one day I
Yes,
suddenly disappear, I'm counting on
love
you to
Master
keep the others
Masters. He's
calm.
such a fucking troll.
Okay?
Again, like I made the joke, but like he is literally just Deadpool if he was part of the
Hey.
Kingdom Hearts universe.
I don't know how
much,
to
yeah.
explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
This world is full of light. It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see. One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible. You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough
Again.
Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
Alrighty, good luck.
I'm rooting for you, buddy.
And so the reliable Era, who wore the mask of the unicorn, was given his role to take over for the Master and to lead the others. Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye. The fearless Aced, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new
Oh,
leader,
boy.
Ira.
I joined the Bears.
The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies.
I think I joined that faction, actually.
Lushu, the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do.
While lugging a
Then
big black
He
box
disappeared.
that we will never know what's inside, at least not for several
Not
days.
long after that, the master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace. This is where your story began. The story of your very own adventure. 5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would fulfill his
But
wishes.
did we get dental?
Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just
Yeah,
like
Matt,
you.
you need dental.
By
Oh, that's
defeating
bad.
Heartless, the
Sure
monsters
you
of darkness, they would gather light.
Kingdom Hearts X back cover, or Chai, I suppose, if you want to get technical.
Can also be pronounced C.
Or Key, or Kai.
There's a traitor among us.
All right, who are we sending out the airlock?
Are you certain? What proof do you have?
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Cherothy? Is that a nightmare?
No, but look at it. It's adorable.
Master, did you make this? It's so cute!
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. But this spirit Cherothy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side. They're here to help, so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit will turn dark and become a nightmare.
So you're telling us that if we see a nightmare,
Someone has fallen into darkness.
Exactly. And if you don't stop this renegade spirit, it'll plant darkness in the hearts of others. And you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No!
I tried
won't
bullying
let
him.
you do that!
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Don't insult me!
Come on, Hassan. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Please tell me you're joking.
I mean, they're laughing, of course they're joking.
It's not me!
Are they though? Like, he seems to be the punching bag of this,
There's
of
an
this
easy way to
universe.
solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Cherothy that isn't a nightmare.
That seems like a
I'm afraid
design
that your
flaw.
suggestion
It really does,
wouldn't
huh?
help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us? It could belong to anyone in our unions.
That's highly unlikely. Do you recall the tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However,
Bunch of medals.
I believe those tools were the Nightmare's doing.
The bangles. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine, but using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Oh no. Everyone's already equipped their bangles.
So what now? How do we find out who's behind this?
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
No, Ira. I respectfully disagree. What proof do we have that the bangles are tied to the power of darkness, or if a nightmare is to blame? We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
Ira, some leader you are. You've managed to plant seeds of doubt in all of us with that speech. What, did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Aced, that's quite enough.
I mean, he's not technically
It
wrong.
looks to me like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
I think we're done here. I trust you'll keep us all updated.
Like, maybe I'm a little biased because
I
he's
hope-
the leader of my union, but like
I
he's
hope
not
we can all resolve
wrong.
this.
Why just say to everyone, hey, there's a traitor among us, by the way. I have no way to prove it and no way to prove there's actually a problem, but
That didn't go as expected.
there's a traitor among us.
What's wrong, Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future. But this incident, well, it's nowhere to be found.
And how does this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book. It's not so far-fetched to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
There seems to be no record of it in my book either. You may be onto something.
You know,
I
Bubba
wonder,
brings up a good point.
Could this have
Maybe
been
the
the
Keyblade
Master's
War was
plan
started
all
solely
along?
because they didn't have dental.
To grant the lost page to only one of us?
We have no way of knowing. The Master is gone.
I understand what you are saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me. And Ira, may your heart be your guiding key.
You know, I get the feeling we're going to hear that a lot. That phrase.
It does seem like it's supposed to be a very indicative
So to
phrase.
sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
All right.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over for me. But don't be shy. Just be fair. And do not be afraid to speak up. Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
I understand. But without you or Lushu, to form and maintain our own unions it's a little unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. maybe I'll never disappear.
Wait, do you want me to go?
What? No, of course not.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
Look, I get that change can be hard for everyone, but things need to keep moving forward.
Man, what a wild
You
reveal would it
keep
be
up. Otherwise,
if
you'll just
Master
get
of
left
Masters
behind.
was actually
all alone.
Deadpool. I mean,
Now that
Disney
you know what
has the
future
rights.
holds, Envy, what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
A few days later.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down. Well, what do you two think? You don't believe what Ira said, do you?
Of course not. His argument was unconvincing. It's like Invi said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
Your rogue is broken. They need to
Maybe
fix it. They're
There's
cryptic.
something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us
Have
with
you tried
suspicion?
turning your robe
We're
on
his
and off
comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades. Anyway, could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are forbidden, us said.
I knew it. I had a feeling it would come to this. So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
Confronting him is pointless. Ira won't change his mind. I know
Are
there's
you?
darkness.
Did you
at
ask
work.
him? I mean, he
There's
seems
no
like a
question.
reasonable guy, actually.
I
No,
don't
no.
believe for a second
he
there's a
clearly won't
traitor
change his
among us.
mind.
Unfortunately, Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is. The darkness
Technically,
won't
so are
wait,
you.
and neither should we. We need to band together now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula! I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah.
By the way, Ased, do Ira and Invi know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me? Gula, Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed. Will you join us? And together we can...
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice! Darkness is approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
I'm tainted by darkness? Then what about you, Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Ira. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To
But
observe
saying that
us, yes,
every Kingdom
but
Hearts
not to
member
disclose everything
started
we say
singing
and
or
do
saying to
Ira.
everybody just to piss everyone else off.
For all we know, you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
That's enough.
You're making the little girl cry.
Yeah. Come on. Ava's doing her best back here, damn it. Y'all are yelling.
When will it stop? I don't want us to turn against each other.
Master Alva.
Oh, hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh. Hey, can I join you?
And I'm sure this ephemer guy won't be important at all. No, sir.
Why the
We'll
long
never
face?
see him again.
Did something happen?
Long day. Do you remember what you asked me before? About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes, and as such we must obey. The Master said so, so it is. Lately, I've really started to wonder. You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world. Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
Whoa! You are really not yourself today. I guess even foretellers have their off days. Hey, maybe talking about the book will cheer you up.
Not a chance.
That happened.
Aww.
Good try, though, Ephemer. Good try.
You were trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh, no, I was joking.
If you say so.
Where are you, though?
But to be honest,
He was
I
joking
think it
until
would be
he
great
wasn't.
if all the unions could work together and be friends.
Like, if she had said yes, he
You
would
know,
have looked at the Book of
I
Prophecies.
made a friend from another union today. Wasn't much of a talker. Maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
He wasn't much
That
of a
sounds like
talker. I don't
so
think
much
he
fun.
actually was able to talk.
Then
I think he might
you
have been
better
a
go
mute.
home and get some sleep.
Okay.
Or she might have been a mute.
Well, it was nice
They might
talking
have been a
to
mute.
you. I don't know what's got you down.
Depends on who the player is.
Please cheer up.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, Cryptic, you just sent me the...
If the worst happens,
if you're friends with Draco, send him
I'll be
the
glad to leave
copy
the
of your
future to
broke
the kids
sheet,
who
because
see the
holy
world.
shit.
in the way that you do.
He has a +5 in Dex.
Let the
He
wind
started as a natural
carry
or
you
like a
far,
soft 20.
far away.
What level is he?
My dandelions.
What level are you? It doesn't say.
Envy. Have you learned something?
It seems
Like,
that
must be
Sed and
kinda high
Gula's
up there.
unions
His,
are now allied.
Oh, he's level 11. Okay.
So
Okay.
Sed is the traitor after all.
Like
No.
+5 strength,
believe he
+3
is.
intelligence and
Why is that?
wisdom.
To a Sed,
No, +5 Dex.
unification
Plus,
is a means of gathering strength to
relatable
oppose
talent.
the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Even so, forming alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
Yes, and his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No. Please, let me do the talking. Your intervention will do nothing more than spur Ased's anger.
All right. I'll leave it to you.
And one more thing. Ased has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Yes, I do.
Well, that went pretty well.
Cryptic, you've been playing D&D long enough. You know, Nat 1s still are Nat 1s, no matter how much of a buff you get on them.
Yeah. Even if you roll a natural 11, it's still a nat 1. A few months later.
I think I'm done.
Done with what?
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
Here it is.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I
Kinda
entered this
blue, huh?
alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness. but it hasn't come. In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees. Oh.
Envy?
Uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Oh, you're
Is
really
Envy
bad.
the one
at
who
that.
told you to break our alliance?
Maybe.
Daluna, you're really shit
But
at
I'm the
keeping
one who
secrets.
decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
Oh, boy.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
There it is. It's my favorite line in this entire
And that's
franchise.
exactly why.
Travis went full Travis Willingham on it, and I will thank him whenever I meet him in person.
I feel like that'd
I
be a
just
great meme to
can't
just
trust
drop
anyone but
in
myself.
any Among
Don't
Us
you
game.
realize you won't stand a chance against the
I've
darkness
done
on your
that
own?
actually in the past.
But we don't even know who the traitor is
Sorry,
yet.
my mind's
I mean,
made
we
up.
gotta get rid of someone. Poof.
No, like they got rid of me for it because I was playing with a bunch of Kingdom Hearts nerds.
That's perfect.
Envy, you will regret this.
Quite honestly, this is actually leading to what I think might be the best scene in this actual movie.
Case of a seed.
You been here long?
Excuse me.
My bad.
No.
So, what did you want?
You didn't
called
forget,
me.
did you? You're the one who called
Yep,
me.
that is Travis Willingham.
I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
Right.
Now
And you failed.
then, allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's
Hello, we're
right-hand
doing
man.
standing up school.
What?
Well,
You're
you
his
failed.
right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by him. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion, good job, and make you head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a push in the right direction.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Then it's settled.
Wait, I agreed that he is worthy. But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
I mean, you have to stop learning
Well.
from your teacher someday.
I might disappear one day. Well,
3,
I might disappear.
Disappear?
1.
Why? Where?
Speak up sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear or not. It's anyone's guess right now.
But
In any case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's quite serious. He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into action.
right.
You might not be entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one. Capiche?
I mean, so far, he's kind of been doing
Shall
a
I
shit job
elaborate?
from what we've seen.
Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? Your leadership might be just what everyone needs. And that is your true role. May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, I said.
I don't know. It seems like the Master of Masters set him up to fail.
It's been over
You
a
gotta
year
think, like,
since the
he
master
really
left.
did, because he
It's
knows
time for
literally
me to
everything that's about to
fulfill
happen
my
because
true
of
role.
things you're about to find out.
Yeah.
But yes, this is my favorite scene, because this is such a good Keyblade battle. This is what I would actually imagine a battle between two masters should look like.
Oh, 100%. We've never really seen a battle between two masters before this moment. Both timeline-wise and actual in the series.
Why do you get in my
Like,
way?
in the series, we only had one, and it was Riku versus Aqua, and Riku got his ass kicked.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, Aqua was really, well, we don't want to spoil things.
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the master told us to. You need to come to your senses.
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
You're saying he was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
You fool!
Ava, over here!
Envy! Asad! What's going on?
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
No, that's not true!
Ava, there's no time to lose.
You could feel the pain.
Yeah.
May my
do
heart
love
be
that.
my guiding key.
You can't see their full faces, and yet you still feel the emotion behind everything.
Hit.
Goddamn. I mean, if four masters are fighting, some collateral damage is to be expected. Sora's able to slice buildings in half on his own at the end of 2, so like... Case of Gula.
Master. Master?
I see.
If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay. Now, where? Ah, here it is.
What's this?
Go on, read it.
This is from the Book
I
of Prophecies.
guarantee you that this page is going to be a plot point in
Yep.
4.
It's a
Might
page
be.
that's not in any of your books.
And what's written here is...
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor...
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
Way to steal my thunder, show off!
Huh?
Fake setup!
My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I mean, it kinda did.
Sorry? But was my logic flawed?
I hope to God they
you're
don't.
right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight.
If they do, I'm going to be very disappointed in them.
Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
This is how you know it was serious. He spoke in the big boy voice.
Mm-hmm. He's normally just goofy, silly guy, just a funny little guy, but sometimes he's got to put the serious
Trust
mode
no
on.
one but myself.
Gula.
Do you want to know what my role is? Huh? The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The master told me to find and stop that person.
I called you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I
Kinda.
won't forgive
Yeah.
you for that.
I mean, to be fair, that was what he was
Barely
told
stay on
to
your
do.
feet. Just give up already!
Don't you underestimate me!
Look, he's a big bear man. I don't know if you're aware of this. He's really fucking strong.
Yeah, but he's a fox.
No.
Oh, never mind.
Gula is a leopard.
They're leopards. I was a fox. What the fuck am I doing?
Why? Why did it have to come to this?
You know,
You
predetermination.
didn't eat your vegetables.
See, I like
I've
you-
made that joke in the past, but it's so funny.
I kind of like your answer better. I was gonna say predetermination is bullshit, but you know what? Yeah, it's because you didn't eat your vegetables. Remember, kids, eat your vegetables, or there'll be a traitor amongst you and your friends who will try to undo everything you try to do.
Come to finish me off? Then make it quick.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future. That is not our mission. We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through.
Almost like that's why he was made the
But hey,
leader.
I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you so much. However, we still might only be 4. I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us. That's the biggest betrayal of all.
I'd like to believe the Gula was simply carrying out his role. Aset, I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Understood.
I need to see that lost page.
A few
Why
days
did you
later,
tell Ira? It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other
Non-spoilery,
unions,
Cryptic,
and
that is not
you're training them in
the
a
same
secret
actor who
location,
voices,
aren't you?
Greg.
Yes, because that is my role!
I had no idea. I apologize. I overstepped.
No.
Yeah, no, the Master of Masters
I
is
shouldn't
not
have snapped
Braid
at you either.
or Zigbar. Very similar voice and very similar mannerisms, but not the same person.
What did Ira want?
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes, they were scary. I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then he turned around and walked away.
I see. And Gula? How's he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
But is he, though? Oh, look at little Chirthy.
Someone's coming.
Oh, they had the
They're
cartoon
headed straight
skid.
this way.
Take care of him. Ira? Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
What?
Tell me where he is.
But why? What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
Don't.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it. All right. I'll go.
Oh, it was just that easy.
Gula, what are you doing?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
The lost page?
Yeah. It's a page the Master gave me. It doesn't exist in any of our books. It contains a passage about an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. My role is to find out who it is. I suspected Ased and went to confront him. And look what happened.
Why are you telling me this, Gula? I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why I need to find out.
But how?
By asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Then you have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why. The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed. But in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough.
I need cash!
I always do
I
the
need
right
your
thing.
microtransactions!
Pretty much.
Help me with this.
So I'm like gonna pause it for just a brief explanation for those who never played the phone game or interacted at all. In the phone game, all of the players were collecting Lux, which is light energy from outside of this particular realm of reality. They went into data worlds that were based off of future possibilities based on the books of prophecy. And it collected lots and lots of light energy because that's what the unions were supposed to do. It is not really brought up in the movie, so I figured I would just take a brief moment to explain what the fuck he's talking about. Because Lux just sort of comes out of left field here, without any knowledge. So like
sorry.
Daluna said, yes,
I know you want the
microtransactions,
Master
he
to
needs
return.
more money.
But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master, he forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see.
So this is going to be hard, but
May your
without
heart be your guiding
spoilers.
key.
Who do you think is the traitor? Potentially.
Ironically enough, I knew who it was because it's the one person we never saw.
Ghoul is on a mission to collect Lux.
That's what I think it was. I thought it was, and I'm like, it
Explains
kind
why
of was
Sun
right.
and Era are as well. They're trying to maintain the balance. But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If everyone's collecting light solely for themselves, Keyblade wielders will soon turn against one another, which will lead to the Keyblade War.
And what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Light will expire.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No matter what, the balance must be kept. Ava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
Right.
We'll make a game out of it. It'll be fun. I mean, there's very dire consequences, but it'll be fun. We'll have a leaderboard and stuff. It'll be great. Case of Ava.
I will say this.
What's
Actually,
written in
I'll
the
hold
last
off till the
page of the
end.
book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Hope? Master, what is it that you need me to do?
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
You really think that I'm the right person for this?
Ava, you're the only person for this.
I understand.
What I like about that is that he goes,
Today you're
he didn't,
here
he's like, yes, I
continue
need
with
to,
your training
I
for
need
our
you to do
mission.
this. I'm not gonna pull any of my normal
This session
bullshit.
may
I'm just gonna
seem
talk
like it's
to you
familiar to you,
with
but in a
firmness and
world that is
respect.
different.
Yeah. This is
One made
the
of dreams.
direst of consequence. I need you to do this.
You are our hope. A war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies.
Alright, where's
For the
not
sake
Sora
of
and not
loyalty to
Riku
their
and
own
not Kairi?
humans. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose
There's
themselves
there's
to
not
the
Riku
darkness.
wearing his vest.
However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
Case of Lushu.
The gazing eye?
It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Ripped out of my skull myself.
Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
No.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, about your role. You need to pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success.
Causality is
That
weird.
means you've trained a worthy apprentice, passed down that handsome Keyblade, and fulfilled your role. Congratulations!
Well done.
What's the matter?
Congratulations,
Come on,
kid! I put
you
you in a
did a
bootstrap
fantastic
paradox
job.
and you failed,
least
or you
smile a little.
succeeded.
But I haven't done anything yet.
But you will.
Good point. Guess you better get started then. Unfortunately,
fuck
you'll
away
have to go
from me.
alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
You're just that good.
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret.
What's in the
And-
box?
Well, you see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it.
Great, now I really want to know.
All right. I'll indulge you. But this secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
Right. And the secret is, we'll never
It's
know.
a hooker.
Wow.
But why?
It would be funny. Meanwhile, in some random fucking wasteland, this is probably where all of the DBZ fights happen.
There's a new context to this exact scene, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Reconnect Kingdom Hearts.
And you can go ahead and stop it because I think it's gonna start playing the. Okay, good. I thought it was gonna play Simple and Clean for some reason.
Nope. But yeah, that was back cover. We now know the events that lead up to the Keyblade War. Or at least some of them, anyway.
Is it clear for you, chat? Do you get what happened? I sure as shit didn't.
Yeah, and I think that's intentional. Because Nomura likes to fuck with people. Plus, I mean, it does give people all sorts of theories. Who is the traitor? Is there even really a traitor? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Like, for the longest time, like, me and my best friend, like, we would literally talk about this for hours. Because we were like, what is it? Like, who could it be? And for a while, we came to the conclusion, he needed all of this to be set up so that Kingdom Hearts could actually happen. So, like, the story that Kairi's grandma said could actually be the actual story that took place. He needed to tell them there's a traitor so that there'd be that doubt so that the factions would happen and all that. So he was setting all 6 of these people to fail.
Yeah, honestly, my original theory was either the traitor was the master himself, because of that exact scenario that he wanted them to destroy each other for some reason, or there was no traitor at all.
There's also a theory that I kind of agree with that I won't say until the end of 3D. Like it's a very end of post 3D like base theory that again we talked about at length, and both of us are kind of convinced it's correct, especially after the ending of 3.
I will say that the video that I've been teasing a lot also reveals a lot of things that tie in to, obviously, this 3 and beyond. So, like, there is some theory in that ties things together a bit more neatly. Like, if we go, again, we're just, without spoiling anything, if we go with the theory that the Master was just fucking with everybody here, in regards to there being a traitor at all, why? For what reason? Why did he want them to destroy themselves, and why did the events of Kingdom Hearts have to happen? That will get answered later. Potentially. That's an interesting theory from Bubba. His theory is that the Master and the 6th Apprentice were nobody as the traitor. Which also, falls into what we've been saying, basically. So, it's like an hour, 10 minutes, give or take. We're going to continue watching the credits. I don't remember if there's a post-credit scene or not, so we'll just stay in it until the credits go away. And then we're going to just end the stream temporarily for like a few seconds while we switch games around, just for sake of ease of uploading it onto YouTube. But yeah, how do you all enjoy the movie?
And now we get to see Best Girl for about what? 2 hours, 3 hours? Or I'd hopefully say about 2.
I mean, I forget how long it is off the top of my head because it's been a while since I played 0.2. But like, I don't know if we're gonna end it tonight. We will have to.
I know that there is a like we can at least get through the first world. That'd actually be great. Considering I do technically have class in the morning and all that.
Yeah. All right, so let's hit back, and yeah, we're gonna end the stream temporarily while we get things all sorted out for the next game. Well, the actual game that we're going to be playing. So we'll see you in just a little bit.
AFK 5 minutes, guys. Go take treasure water, drink your legs.
Yep. Stretch your water, drink those legs as we set everything up. BRB.
After these messages.
I'll let the end slate be set up for the YouTube people. I'll wait like a few seconds. Oh, right. Unhide all. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized there's no music at all because I don't have the thing in here. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, hold on. Well, that's awkward. But I'll set that up so we have it for later.
The beautiful thing for me is that I'll be like, I'm taking piano right now. So, I should be able to play this song.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, that's my goal, is to be able to play this in completion.